Welcome to Cars and Questions. We are on our way to BMW of Arlington today. Andreas, one of the sales guys, invited us over. So I got my BMW shirt on. I'm scared for my life in Nick's M3. Let's go check out some Beamers.
Just give me the fat pockets and the fat estates. Let the smoke go in the air and let it fade away. I'ma put $1 billion on lay away. Tell the devil catch up, that nigga mayonnaise.
Welcome to Cars and Questions, the show where we go to car meets and ask dumb questions. Except we're not at a car meet right now. We actually got invited out to BMW of Arlington by Andreas here. Andreas, how you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
Good, good. So how did you find out about us?
So SMU meet was
Boulevard Car Club meet?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Boulevard Car Club meet. So I was over there and stumbled across you guys.
Nice.
Harmon, shout out Harmon with
Yeah.
his E90s. Freaking beautiful blue car. I love it. So many problems, but we all love them, right? But yeah, he told me about the meet, and so
Okay.
I went over there and pulled up and
Nice.
found you guys.
Yeah.
Wandering around, and I got interviewed by Sadie. She
Okay.
does also interviews with everybody. You guys probably familiar with her. She does everything kind of locally, just like you guys do.
Mhm.
And yeah, that's how I kind of found out about you guys.
That's really cool. So I want to talk to you about your car. Why don't you tell me a little bit more about it?
So this is a 2023 BMW Competition X Drive. Obviously, there's some modifications done to it. I've installed the yellow DRLs
Nice.
from Bay Optics along with the single mid pipe, soon to be installed. I ordered it, but everybody wants one, so it's really hard to get one of them. And a VRSF downpipe, which I'm also waiting for right now currently.
Nice.
Other features that have been done to, like what's been done to it is the satin PPF.
Yes.
So
That's really cool.
stock is black sapphire metallic, but I wanted to kind of just make my own twist on the whole thing. So
Okay.
I put a sapphire PPF over it. That's self-healing, which is really cool.
Nice.
And ceramic coated it.
Yeah.
And as you can tell, the roof box on top too
Yeah.
is also ceramic
why
coated
don't
in,
we talk a little
paint
bit,
matched.
why don't we talk a little bit about the roof box? So what was your inspiration behind that?
So about SEMA either in 2021 or 22, they came out, I think it was either Vorsteiner
Mhm.
or Avencherry that had a build similar to this one,
Okay.
but an Islandman green.
Nice.
They had the color match roof box on it too, so it was Islandman green. And I want to I love that build for some reason. I really liked
Okay.
it. So I wanted to put my own twist on it. So that's
Nice.
why I did the same kind of build-ish,
Yeah.
but I put my own little twist on it. I put my little accents around it.
That's cool.
I have on an M performance suspension from the factory. And yeah, I just want to support my local car community too. I got my wrap from Waterworks.
Awesome.
They're out in Colleyville. They're great. They do a great job.
Yeah.
Any problems I've ever had, they even ceramic coated my rims, ceramic
Wow.
coated my windows, ceramic coated the freaking roof box, like everything ceramic coated.
That's pretty cool.
So along with other mods, we have the Mishimoto cold air intake.
Nice.
And I'm running Carbon Stage 1 currently on the vehicle. So
Okay.
it's a great car. I love it. It's the best bang for your buck as far as value to performance. Compare it with our competition would be an AMG
Mhm.
C63 or E-Class even. Even the GT, it gives a run for its money. Porsche GT3 RS, 400 and something horsepower. This has 505 to the crank.
Nice.
So
That's a
with
lot.
my stage 1, I'm running about 550, and stage 2, I mean, you're over 600 with
Wow.
100 octane too.
That's going to be fun.
So
So how long have you worked for BMW?
I've worked now for BMW for about three and a half years.
Okay.
So I started as a product specialist, so
Nice.
explaining the vehicles to customers,
Okay.
breaking down, how the vehicle works.
Yeah.
The biggest switch we've had currently has been the iDrive 8 system, as you guys
Yes.
are going to see in the previews of the curved screen that it has in it.
Nice.
A lot of our cars are switching to that right now.
How do you like that iDrive system?
I love it.
Have you tested any of the older ones too?
So my old, so I used to have last year I had an M8 competition.
Okay. No, that's pretty cool.
And I loved it. Don't get me wrong.
Uh-huh.
It's really heavy.
Okay.
I want something really nimble, and that's why I got this.
Yeah. maybe a little more practical
A
too.
little bit more practical too.
Yeah.
You get 25, 28 miles a gallon, and with the tune, actually, I get better gas mileage. Shockingly, right? But the iDrive 8 system wasn't in the M8. It still isn't in the M8 for the 24 model, but I had the iDrive 7. So in comparison to the iDrive 7 and the 8,
Nice.
I would say the iDrive 8, the perks of it, it's more seamless. It's more contemporary looking.
Okay.
All the buttons for the AC controls and everything are built in the screen. And also,
Yeah.
8.5 is about to come out, or it's already come out in some of our models. But like on the 7 Series or in our electric cars, you can actually charge your car, and while you're charging, you can play video games. It's really cool. I can't do that, and I'm really mad. BMW, if you see this, can you please give me the 8.5? Start putting 8.5 in the new M3s, please.
We have 80 subscribers. BMW's not watching.
Hey, you guys are gonna blow up, all right?
No, that's that's the dream.
That's the
one day.
dream, and
Yeah.
we're gonna help you make it happen.
Awesome. I love that. So I noticed a Greek flag at the back of the roof box. So tell me, when did you immigrate, or are your parents from Greece?
So my dad's Greek. We're
Awesome.
first generation. I actually was born here. I was
Nice.
raised in Greece, and I came back here when I was a little bit older. I was 6 or 7 years old,
Oh, that's cool.
and yeah, that's why I have the Greek flag. I mean,
Yeah.
send me. I don't have an accent because I moved here at an early age, and
Yeah.
you won't know unless I start speaking fluent Greek. So
So how often do you go back to Greece?
well, before COVID hit, I would go every year. So
That's cool.
we're from this island called Mykonos.
Oh,
so in the Mediterranean.
kidding.
Yeah, so it's really cool. I love it.
Oh my God,
But
that's paradise.
literally
Your
yeah.
parents wanted to move away from that?
stuck here. Well, I mean, it's great for vacationing, but
Yeah.
over here it's
Better economy.
Better economy. Yeah, you make money here, and you go over there for partying, and that's it.
Awesome.
So
So speaking of making money, you guys have had a busy day on the sales floor.
yeah, we got as you guys will see, he interviewed one of my customers. He just sold I just sold the M8 competition. He traded his M4
Nice.
comp, which is exactly the same car, the color scheme at least. So it's
Mhm.
Drive It Gray with black interior. This new one he got, the M8 comp, has the 20-inch star spoke rims, Drive It Gray, and black interior again.
That's awesome.
Way more horsepower.
Yeah, and no, it's awesome. So how did you get into the sales side of things then?
I just became a product specialist. I knew what I wanted.
Okay.
I always wanted to. I've been a big car guy a lot of my life, and a lot of my friends that I've been introduced to over the past years
Mhm.
kind of slowly sucked me into it as well. And I just kind of fell in. I used to watch Top Gear as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
We all did, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I
Nice.
really originally got into cars.
That's
and,
cool.
and being in Mykonos, we have all these Saudis and
Yeah.
just rich people, and they
Bringing
come
their
with
cars.
their really crazy cars to the island. They'll
Nice.
fly them in via cargo plane, and it's crazy. It's crazy. So, for now, this would be good, and Cars and Cantina and all these other car meets will be
Mhm.
good for me right now.
Nice. So last question for you, Andreas.
Yeah.
Money no object. What would be your dream BMW, past or present?
I'm going to just say the original M3, man. The first generation.
Nice.
I want it red, Cinnabar red.
Yeah.
I want it. I really want it bad, but I mean, you can't find a Cinnabar red
Yeah.
M3. I mean, you can find one with 90,000 miles for like almost $100,000.
Oh.
There's one for sale right now. I saw it was blue,
Mhm.
and it's $250,000 for a 50,000. Sorry, 50. It has 50 miles on it. Yeah. So it's
That's just
original.
50 miles.
Yeah, but
Wow.
still, it's $250,000.
What you gonna do with it when you buy it? You're not gonna put miles on
Oh,
it.
I mean, I'm gonna put some miles on it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put some miles on it for sure. But
true.
at the same time, I'm not gonna go out and get myself a 180-month loan. And
Gonna
just
need
keep
that
it.
for 200. That's a house. That's a very.
That's more than a house. Yeah, that's a lot. But I mean, you buy one of these cars, these BMWs. I mean, you can see the M3 CS,
Mhm.
the M5 CS. The only M car that they made carbon rear bucket seats for.
Wow.
In a luxury saloon car. It gaps everything in its class. I mean, special edition. I just sold one a couple weeks ago. They stopped making them, obviously. So and the M3 CS and the M4 CSL.
Mhm.
M2 CS is the next big one that's coming out. Everyone's like kind of contemplating, and they're waiting to hear: is it going to be all-wheel drive? Is it going to be rear-wheel drive, just with a little bit more power? We'll see. I'll see. That's like the biggest thing that's coming out. And there's also kind of hints of a i8 supercar that is going to be coming out in the next couple of years, and that's
Yeah.
why they took it out.
That would
So
be kind of fun. You can obviously tell he knows his BMWs. So
I'm a guru. I'm always up to it. You know, I'm always looking at what's the next thing that's coming out. M5 wagon's coming out.
oh my
I know
God,
everybody's
that'd
been
be
hearing about that. 713 horsepower,
Yeah.
all-wheel drive,
I really wish
turbo
they,
V8, 4.4 liter.
I wish they'd brought the M3 wagon here, but
We need to buy. If you guys want the M3 Touring, the way it works is
you got to
buy more M3s, sell them out, and eventually they'll bring them in, just like they did with the Audi RS6. It took some time to get here. Now the M5 is finally arriving to officially gap. It'll be the fastest saloon in the market.
And if you do want to buy a BMW, please come to BMW of Arlington. Speak to Andreas here. We're going to put his information up on the screen. Andreas, thank you so much for inviting us out. This has been fun.
No worries. I'm glad you guys came out.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming out. You guys are more than happy to swing by anytime you want. And yeah, we're planning to do a car meet here. I don't know when, sometime in the future. Possibly get Steve Dinan himself out here. I spoke to his assistant, so
That'd be fun.
we'll see. Trying to find vendors. So if you guys have any, if you guys are connected, or if any car meet event specialists, if they're seeing, if you guys are watching, feel free to reach out. I'm more than happy to listen to if you guys have an idea to how to throw one here. So
awesome. And if you're liking the content you're seeing so far, please be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll be back with some more interviews.
Got swag, got spots, got jocks, got blocks, red eye, 12 o'clock, I'm in the sky, going far, 300 hooches, pink sleeves, mama told me succeed, Tarzan, I'm climbing trees, they don't want you in double G's, they don't want you in AMG, mama don't want me in these streets, the hustle don't want me to get no sleep.
This should be a good one. We're not with an employee, we're actually with one of the customers, and Sir Dan, you just bought a cool M8.
Yes, I did.
Awesome. So tell me a little bit more about it.
Yeah, so it's a car I've been looking at since 2021.
Okay.
I currently have an M4, same color, same configuration, but wanted a little bit more power and a little bit more stability. So
Nice.
taking this home today.
And you're trading in the
a 2021 M4 competition. Yes. Yeah.
And so you said you've been waiting for this car for a little bit.
Yeah, so in 21, when I bought the M4, I actually wanted the M8, but they were on back order due to supply chain issues, and it was going to be like 18 months. So I just walked out of the dealership with the 4, and I've been driving that ever since. I've been watching the market, and this one came up, and so I'm pulling the trigger here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. So how does the M8 compare to the M4?
So M8 is 617 horsepower versus 503. Definitely a much faster accelerating car, much heavier car as well. And you notice that in the drive, it's far more stable.
Okay.
There's much more road noise and much more road vibration in a 4, which is okay, right, if you like that.
Mhm.
But prefer the more comfort and quieter ride of an M8.
Nice.
Yeah.
And so I'm assuming this is definitely not going to be your daily driver. Is it more of a fun car?
It's a fun car for sure, and definitely not a daily driver.
So what is your daily driver?
Still working on that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's the story behind that?
So I use my wife's car as
Okay.
daily driver. So she drives an X6 and she works from home most of the time. So I'm using her car.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of.
I'm not sure how much longer that'll last. So
What is she going back to the office?
no, it's we're putting miles on that car, and a third car will work out really well for her.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
What do you have in mind?
Not sure yet. Thinking maybe electric, something electric, just to change it up a little bit, get better economics with the commute.
Okay.
But, not sure.
Are you thinking BMW, or you're trying to go outside, maybe to a different brand?
I quite honestly haven't thought that far yet.
Okay.
I mean, I've got a lot on my plate right here.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah. No, you just spent a fair amount of money on this, so maybe think about the next one, I guess.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then, so I want you to talk to me about some of the previous cars you've owned.
So I had the M4. Prior to that, I had a 440i.
Okay.
And then prior to that, believe it or not, I was driving a Toyota Tundra pickup truck.
Oh, nice.
And,
Yeah.
Like most Texans, you got to have a truck at some point in your life, right?
Yeah.
But now I live in Dallas proper. A truck is not for me, and this would be much more appropriate for sure.
So you used to live outside of Dallas?
Yeah, up in Allen.
Oh, Allen's not that rural, though.
We like to stay inside 635 and Yeah,
Nice.
that's our lifestyle.
Okay, and how long have you lived in Dallas?
So I'm originally from California. I've lived in Texas now since 2008.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And how do you think Texas compares to California?
So I love Texas. I love the economics. I love the growth. I love everything about the opportunities that are available in Texas. Don't like the weather, but you just go with it.
Some you lose some.
Yeah.
You take the heat.
Yeah.
And
The heat. Yes.
ice.
Yes. Yeah.
And so when you're talking about growth economics, you sound like an entrepreneur. Do you have your own business?
No, I work in corporate life.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Which company is it?
I'd rather not say.
Oh, no worries. What line of work are you in?
Supply chain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
I run a supply chain department.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Awesome. And so last question for you, Dan. Money no object. What is your dream BMW? Could be past or present.
I thought you were going to say just dream car.
You know what? Let's go with dream BMW, and then let's go with dream car.
I think I got the dream BMW.
Nice.
Dream car though is probably, it's a classic, a 911 Porsche.
Oh yeah.
Of turbo caliber. Yes.
Yeah. Which generation are we talking?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure. My buddy drives one that he got in 22, and it's a beautiful car and it goes fast, and I'd love to have something like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome, Dan. Thank you so much for your time, and congratulations on your purchase.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
It ain't us if it ain't a fleet. They don't want you to rock bling bling. They don't want you to ride in foreigns. Don't want you to have endorsements. Just give me the fat pockets and the fat estates. Let the smoke go in the air and let it fade away. I'ma put $1 billion on layaway. Told the devil catch up, that nigga mayonnaise.
We're here at BMW of Arlington with one of the employees. Mario, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Awesome, man. So tell me, what's your job at the BMW dealership?
I'm one of the client advisors here,
Okay.
so I get to serve everybody that walks in. And as you can see, I like to drive what I sell.
Yeah, no. So I'm going to ask you, this is a pretty new model. How long have you had it?
I've had this a month.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what did you have before that?
I actually had the i4, so
Oh, nice.
I've been in electric for about a little over a year now.
Okay. And how do you like electric versus gas?
I love it.
Okay.
I wake up every morning with a full charge.
Yeah.
Go to work, go home, lather, rinse, and repeat.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. So, and then prior to electric, what did you have?
I had a 3 Series before this. My
Nice.
wife drives a X5.
Okay.
It's gas now.
Yeah.
So we have our gas and we have our electric.
Okay. So you're definitely all about BMW.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, we're on our 3rd X5.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So how long have you worked here?
I've been with BMW now 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been driving them longer than that.
Gotcha. Is that kind of why you wanted to work for BMW?
Yeah. I just never had the ability. I would never live close enough to do that.
Gotcha.
So now I do. So I take advantage of it.
Awesome. Where do you live?
So I live out in Lake Granbury, which
Okay.
is about 50 miles from here.
Oh, that's a pretty big
Yeah.
commute, though.
Yeah, but I don't have to pay for gas.
That's true. So does the car have any kind of self-driving features
Yeah.
that you like to
So that's
use?
why I bought this one.
Okay.
So my i4 didn't, and then with the i5 came. It's basically the reason I bought it. I mean, not only
Gotcha.
does it have self-drive, but it has lane change suggestion.
Oh, that's cool.
So all you have to do is actually look at the mirror that it's suggesting you change to.
What if you look at the wrong one by
It
mistake?
doesn't,
Okay.
it doesn't matter. It,
Okay.
it won't do anything. It'll only change if it suggests the change. So
Okay.
it's pretty neat. So I
Yeah.
can just kind of
Yeah, that's kinda cool.
hang out half my way
Yeah.
to work.
Have you ever driven a Tesla too?
I've driven a Tesla.
Okay.
I mean, it's definitely not like that. This definitely drives more like a car.
Gotcha.
I mean, I've had BMWs for a long time. So all it is I just don't have to go to the gas station. But
I think the general feedback we've gotten is Teslas are a little more soulless, whereas I think the BMW, even though it's electric, it does have that kind of that solid feel of a sports car, right?
yeah, it doesn't feel cheap. Even my i4. I mean, and even the electric cars in the past,
Mhm.
they just don't have that cheap or non-luxury feeling.
Gotcha.
I mean, I guess a Tesla, if you compare it to a Chevy Bolt or something like that,
That's true.
it's going to be an upgrade. But yeah, no, hands down.
Cool. Cool. So you said it's self-driving, and if you look in the mirrors, it changes lanes
Yeah.
for you. Does it indicate though when you do that?
Yeah. So what it does, which is really neat, and you have to have all the safety features on for it to work.
Okay.
If you don't have your blind spot or any of that stuff on, it won't work.
Okay.
But it essentially allows you, the car anticipates what lane to be in to continue to see the speed that you have
Yeah.
it set at.
Nice.
So if you're set at 80 miles an hour, the car in front of you slowing you down to 60.
Mhm.
If the car sees the ability to get back up to 80 in the left lane or the right lane,
Oh, that's cool.
it will suggest
Yeah.
audibly as well as with the picture of a lane change. And all you have to do is it tells you check the traffic.
Yeah.
So as long as you check over to that mirror,
Okay.
it changes for
Oh,
you.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, hands free.
Yeah. And so last question for you. Money no object. What would be your dream BMW? Could be past, present, take your pick.
You know, it's funny with how it is today versus I would take this exact same car as an M60.
Ooh, okay.
More
Yeah.
power, all-wheel drive for those 2 days a year it snows here.
Mhm.
But I'm a car guy. I'm not really that big on SUVs.
Okay.
Any M car would work, an M5.
Yeah.
I would probably change my mind once I see the new M5 because it's the plug-in hybrid,
Yeah, it's gonna.
especially the touring. It's a wagon.
Yeah.
But as of right now, with everything I've driven, seen, had, and might want to have, I would say, yeah, this is
Okay.
This is a great car.
Yeah. Awesome, man. And thank you so much for your time. Cool.
Fade away, I'ma put $1 billion on lay away. Told the devil catch up, that nigga mayonnaise. Just give me the fat pockets and the fat estates. Let the smoke go in the air and let it fade away. I'ma put $1 billion on lay away. Told the devil catch up, that nigga mayonnaise.
Not only do we have one customer, we have a second customer who just bought his car. We're talking to Jay and his M3 Comp.
Yes, sir.
So tell me a little bit more about it.
It's 2024 M3 Comp X Drive.
Okay.
I've got the M Performance suspension, so it's lowered down
Oh yeah. Nice.
quite a bit to give it more aggressive stance. Skyscraper gray,
Okay.
but I put a satin PPF over the entire car,
Nice.
over all the gray, and then a clear coat over all the black to kind of give it a little contrast, a little pop.
When I first saw it, I thought it was a wrap. It looks so good.
Yeah, it came out really good.
Yeah.
Not really good. Guys over at Southwest Auto did a really good job.
Awesome. So you said you've been waiting for this for a while?
I think the allocation took about 4 months.
Okay.
I received it February 14th,
Okay.
Valentine's Day, with
Nice.
a present to myself. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Worked out.
How many miles you put on it since then?
Right now I'm just about 14, just a little over 1,400.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not too bad. Just got the break-in service done.
Okay.
So just kind of been enjoying it a little bit more.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And so what car did you have before that?
Previously I had a M5,
Ooh, nice. Which generation are you talking?
F10.
Nice.
F10 M5. Still had low miles, but just wanted something new, a little bit more technology,
Yeah.
a little bit nimbler drive. So
How was it jumping in from F10 to much?
a big difference.
Okay.
Yeah. Just the technology wise, the drive is just more improved. I didn't think that it would be that drastic of an improvement, but it is.
That's awesome. Now tell me a little bit more about your license plate.
So the Mr. 220 derives from a family household nickname.
Okay.
I was the only child, the only grandchild, so therefore I played second to none.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So just kind of everywhere you see or anywhere you see MR220, that's me. I mean, it's from emails to Instagram,
Nice.
to everywhere. That's how you find me.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And now, so you've had this car for a little bit. What are any future plans to modify it?
The only future plans that I have, I want to do the carbon tune.
Okay.
Probably put the stage 2 on there. It's covered under factory warranty
Nice.
through
BMW.
BMW. And yeah, just looking forward to that. I think it gives the car, upgrades it to 700 horsepower.
Whoa.
About 675 to the wheel,
Wow.
rear wheels, or it's all wheels. It's all wheel drive. So yeah, just kind of and it's covered under factory warranty. So yeah, so I'm thinking
Yeah.
it's going to be my next big mod.
Nice.
Yeah.
And do you use this as your daily
No.
Okay.
No, it's just my
kind of fun car?
kind of fun car. Get out every
Yeah.
now and then, have a little fun.
Nice.
Stretch my legs.
Yeah. So what is your daily driver?
Daily driver is a 2021 Jeep Gladiator Mojave.
Nice.
Yeah. So had some work done to it too.
Yeah.
So
Do you lift it?
yeah, it's lifted a little bit. 33s on there, 17s with 33-inch.
Yeah.
Diameter,
That's
so-
kind of the way to go in Texas.
Yeah, yeah. Nice smooth ride. You know, just a little something.
Awesome, Jay. Last question for you. Money no object. What would be your dream BMW? It could be past or present.
I don't know. Probably.
We can go outside of BMW if you want. What would be your dream car?
I'd probably have to go Porsche
Ooh, yes.
911 Turbo S.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be fun.
that'd probably be my next adventure at some point.
I want to see that happen. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, yeah. Kind of looking forward to that one.
Yeah.
But, you know, I want to enjoy what I have now.
Yeah,
Live in
no.
the present for right now. So
Awesome.
yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
Jay, thank you so much for your time.
Hey, thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Just give me the fat pockets and the fat estates. Let the smoke go in the air and let it fade away.
Cargo fast.
Vroom, vroom.
Vroom, vroom.
Mayonnaise.